The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
WSJM Morning Show continues. It's 8:13 and time to check in with Zach East. He's the Director of Sustainability at United Way of Southwest Michigan. Good morning, Zach. How are you, sir?
Have we ever talked about how these new microphone stands that you have in here, they remind me of the Delicious Dish segment from SNL?
No.
Because they're at the ground level and I have to talk into the desk and it really feels like I should be speaking in NPR tones.
Oh, no.
But
really?
I won't. Sorry, I've had too much coffee today.
That's all right. That's all right. We have not talked about that. I will tell Terry. I'll give the notes to Terry.
I'm sure it's more necessary for the giant camera that's over there that's supposed to
not supposed to be capturing everybody.
Yes. So anyway.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us. So the reason that I'm here is, first of all, you let me in for some reason every Tuesday. And secondly, this is a pretty big, important part of the year for educators, but also parents as well, because it's National Reading Month.
Ooh, I was talking about that today.
So with National Reading Month kicking off, one of the things that we kind of remind folks about is that we have, of course, a lot of organizations that United Way allocates funding to, but we have some of our own programs, and included in that list of programs is Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.
Yes.
We are the local anchor for that program. Okay. Throughout the country, it's often anchored by a lot of other organizations besides United Ways. Sometimes it's intermediate school districts, sometimes it's libraries. In this case, we have the anchor for this community. And to say that the Dolly Parton Imagination Library program is popular around here is an understatement.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Because it's so popular that we had a funding gap open up last year in 2024.
And a funding gap means you can't buy as many books.
Well, what it ended up actually meaning for us is we needed to concentrate on actually sustaining the children who were enrolled in Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, so that those kids who were actually committed to the program, say several years ago, actually got what they, expected, which would be free books in the mail.
That's right.
For a 5-year time span, which really helps with early childhood literacy.
It's a big deal.
And unfortunately, what that meant is that we couldn't accept any new signups. So what we're doing is this month, of course, during the National Reading Month, and really every year, we're hoping to make sure that small donors can help us get involved in this process of filling that financial gap that exists. So just financially, to give you a figure, it costs us about $250,000 annually just to run this program if we accept new students and the current enrolled students. The current enrolled students, by the way, are at 5,300 plus.
Wow. Across the county.
Across the three-county area.
Oh, three-county area. Okay.
Yeah, so it's obviously it's a little heavier here in Berrien County because we're a little more heavily populated, but there's still a fair amount of students that are also in Van Buren and Cass counties as well. And so really the call that I'm giving to Southwest Michigan is, even if you can only sponsor one child for 1 year, which is just over $100, that helps us quite a bit in making sure that we could start getting to reopening enrollment for this program, because it's about $35 a child per year, which is very reasonable for us. And Dollywood Foundation pays for the rest of it. They do all the work to make sure that the books that they are distributing outward across the country, they have these huge deals with publishers and distributors and printing houses to get these books at just a crazy price, and then they mail them to kids, so they don't actually have to do anything or go anywhere. Just imagine getting that book in the mail every other month. It's pretty awesome.
It is cool.
Kids just are elated over it. So
yeah, very much so. So your big goal, the big takeaway here is?
We want to raise $50,000 this year within the month of March for National Reading Month to benefit Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. And we've got a lot of great people who help support this program. And a lot of them are area foundations as well as our sponsors who have really helped us quite a bit. Those sponsors include Silver Beach Pizza, Michigan Works, Berrien, Cass, and Van Buren, and Gas Manufacturing. But we have a lot of folks, including Berrien RESA, Heritage Southwest Intermediate School District in Cass County, Van Van Buren Intermediate School District, plus Midwest Energy and Communications, Michigan Gateway Community Foundation, the Kalamazoo Community Foundation, Pokagon Fund, McLaughlin Family Foundation, Jerry and Terry French, the Wood Foundation, Lakeland Foundation, Edward and Irma Hunter Foundation, the DeGroot Family Foundation, and the Frederick S. Upton Foundation. All have helped basically get us to at least 50% sustainability on this program. We need some more support from area businesses and residents to help us get a step further.
For people who want to participate in this National Reading Month campaign to bolster Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, how can they get in touch? How can they help?
Very easily. You can do it a few ways. You can go to uwsm.org, and there's a big banner right at the top to click on. You could also very easily text it from your phone. You just text the word. It is, I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about here. I'm sorry.
Just read it. Read it. It's Reading Month.
It's give the number 2 DPIL to the number 41444.
So 41444, text
give and the number 2 DPIL. It's all one word. And that'll send you a link backward to go to the donation page. And we make it easy. You can look at how to donate to, again, one child for 1 year, one child for 3 years, one child for 5 years, or make a custom gift.
It makes a big difference, and I love Dolly Parton for doing this. The Imagination Library continues through United Way of Southwest Michigan. Zach East, Senior Director of Organizational Sustainability. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Ken.
We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon, next week.
Absolutely.
How about that? If not before.
If you let me in the door, sure.
If we can't avoid it, No.
Well,
No, go have fun in your Opal. All right. No, just kidding. Thank you very much, Zach. We appreciate you.
No problem.